Hey guys, um, it is time to maybe just chat a little bit, and wanted to talk some more about us giving ourselves permission to relax and enjoy our lives. I was talking about it the other day, and I think what we do is it's actually a trauma response, is what I've learned, and not allowing ourselves to relax and have fun and enjoy ourselves and read a good book and watch a good movie, or color or play a game, or I like to do all of those things. I love to garden. I'm not very good at it, but I like to have my herbs and things like that. I'm right now growing some, or not growing, but I'm going to attempt to grow some cilantro in a pot in my kitchen. So I watched another video, and I'm so sorry, I don't know what it was. It was one of those like 3 o'clock in the morning and nothing on, can't go back to sleep. And I just popped on a video, and a lady said, you can grow cilantro from the clippings from grocery store cilantro. So I don't know if it's true or not. I will let you guys know as, time goes on. But she said if you take and you trim the bottom of the stems of the cilantro that you get from the store, and put those in water, let them for a couple days, they'll start to root, and then you can take and you place each one in your soil and then let it grow from there. So right now mine are in the window, and they've only been in there for about a day, so we'll see what happens from there. And wish me luck. I hope it works out. If not, no harm, no foul. I was going to have the cilantro anyway, so we'll see how that turns out. But it's just fun stuff like that. We tend to feel like we've got to constantly be working or producing something for our time to have been spent well. But I disagree. I mean, I think that we need, especially those of us with, well, not even especially, but it definitely helps those of us with some central nervous system damage, myself included. For folks that are highly, highly sensitive, folks with some PTSD, I by no means am a licensed therapist. So, take my advice for what it is, research it yourself. But I have done a lot of research on how to calm the vagus nerve and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is what drives us into fight or flight. The parasympathetic is supposed to bring us out. When that is damaged due to trauma, anxiety, high stress situations, whether that be a big accident, a traumatic relationship, something that's happened that's really sent you into a state of fight or flight. And what happens is, as this occurs over time, we're not able to bring ourselves out of that state. And it's very damaging. It really kind of keeps us from being able to relax. So, and then we've also our brain's been conditioned to believe that we've got to stay busy, got to stay busy, got to stay busy, got to stay busy. Because if we don't, then we start thinking about all the things that could go wrong, about all the things that could hurt us, all the all the things that have hurt us, and we're afraid that they're going to happen again. So we distract. But what we need to do is actually be more present, as it's counter to what we've been doing. So it's difficult, and it can actually cause stress to relieve stress. But once you get used to it, and once you elevate your mind to this point where you say, okay, I can move past this. I deserve better. And, a lot of that's achieved through different techniques. There's a lot of breath work that we can do, somatic breath work, and mindfulness is great. Mindfulness meditation is wonderful. Being grounded, you don't have to take a whole lot of time. I mean, you take 5, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. If you don't know how to do it, I mean, YouTube is 100% full of all kinds of mindfulness meditations, and that just allow us to take a minute, stop listening to everything, this bombardment of information coming into our minds and our systems, and actually think, relax, be bored for a minute. It causes creativity. And I've been reading a book lately, and interestingly enough, it's actually a book I'm going to be reviewing. It's so there's a little paycheck at the end. It's not a huge, I mean, it's not a big reimbursement, but the fact of the matter is it's kind of interesting because I'm reviewing a book by a fairly new author, and something you probably wouldn't ever go and kind of pick out at the store, but it's turned out to be a really good book, and I'm really enjoying it. And even though I say we can have fun without it having to be productive, I can get rid of a little bit of the guilt because I know I'm going to get paid for it when I get done. So that's something you can look into doing as well. So take some time, read some books, do some meditation, go outside and just enjoy the sunshine. Look into ways to help recover the parasympathetic nervous system, ways to help control our vagus nerve. And sometimes it will get worse before it gets better, guys. But I promise you, it can get better. I promise it can get better. I still have days where, my nerves are on end, and when things get too stressful, I can really feel it through my whole body. But it was so bad I couldn't walk, I couldn't hardly walk, couldn't hardly stand, couldn't have a conversation with somebody because I didn't know what they were going to ask me, and how uncomfortable I may be answering it. This conversation I'm having with you all right now, which I know it's on video, but I mean, it's going on YouTube, and I hope that it helps somebody. But for me to be able to stand here in front of a camera previously and talk about the things that I've been through, I would never have been able to do this without this kind of work in my life. Without the meditation and the breath work and learning about trauma recovery. It would have just sent tension and pain through my entire body. And that's a safety mechanism that our body releases different hormones, and it affects our nerves. And, you know, our bodies want to do one thing, which is protect us. Protect, 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 protect. And sometimes that protection goes into overdrive. You know, I personally have autoimmune issues as well, so my whole body thinks it needs to protect itself all the time. And what I have to teach it and reaffirm is I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm okay. It's going to be okay. I have made it through 100% of the trials that have been thrown my way. 100%. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I've got a roof over my head. I'm getting ready to have a great lunch. I've got friends that I love to talk to. I get to put these videos up and hopefully help somebody else. I am, I'm working on a health and wellness business. I've got my Facebook and my YouTube, yes. And my Instagram that, I get to share health and wellness information with people and try to help them feel better and be healthy. And that to me is, and inspire them. And that to me is just fantastic. What I want to do is be able to, help that busy woman, that mom, that full-time employee, or that full-time working, woman who thinks she doesn't have time. And, let them know that it's all going to be okay. So, until next time, peace, love, and namaste.